everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my TBR for Black-A-Thon. And this readathon celebrates Black History Month. Like, it takes place the entire month of February, and I'm super duper excited to participate. This readathon is hosted by Jessie over at Bowties and Books, Lauren from the novel Lush, and Francina Simone, and I'll link everything down below, like all the information and all that, in case no one's heard of it yet. I went through and pulled all the books that I knew for sure were written by people of color, specifically Black or African people of color. I'm not okay. It's a hell of a lot less than I was thinking of, and pretty much the ones I have on my lap right now that I'm fixing to show y'all are about half of the books. So here's to 2019 being a little bit better, Brandy. Anyway, okay, so for the first prompt is to feel the love. And that is to read a book from any genre that has a person of color romance. And I went with Pride by Evie Zaboy. And who was it? Amanda? I believe it was Amanda who gave me this book, like a Pride and Prejudice retelling, I believe. And it deals with, you know, a rich family moving in to, you know, an area that was not a rich area, if that makes sense. I'm so worried I'm going to screw something up, that I'm screwing stuff up. But anyway, I'm super duper excited to read this book. This is a beautiful freaking color, and it's raised so you can feel it, and also like the inside. Oh, that's beautiful. And I've just heard beautiful things about this book, and I'm super duper excited to read it. Alright, the next prompt is Wakanda Forever. And that is to read a graphic novel or comic series with a Black or African main character. And I don't read comics or graphic novels. I just don't. I've only ever read one, and I didn't particularly love it. However, I am going to be checking my library. Jessie posted a video that has a couple of recommendations that I'm going to see if my library has, and see if I can get them on like ebook format. So as of right now, I don't have anything concrete for this prompt, but well, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. So the next one is Hear Us, and that is to read anything written by a Black or African author. And I am going with Homegoing by Yazi. Two sisters who, for some reason, were like, they're apart, and one of them is kind of raised as in a wealthy way, kind of. And then the other one is she is sold as a slave and sent to America, I think. It makes my stomach hurt. However, I don't think it's okay for me to keep turning away from things that make my stomach hurt. So I'm opening my eyes. I'm gonna read this fucking book, and I've heard beautiful things about it. And I do believe this is like the first book that I've read that has like multi-generational. So that's exciting too. And I don't know, I'm really excited to read this book, honestly. The next prompt is to feel the beat, and that is to listen to 4 spoken poems and share your favorite, and also to discuss what it means to you and why. And I'll post, post link, whatever, the 4 links for the poems down below. I don't know them off the top of my head because I'm not really a poem person either. And then the next prompt is More Than a Color, and that is to read a book starring an intersectional Black character. That can be Black and LGBTQ, or Black and disabled, or Black and neurodiverse. But I am going with Odd One Out by Nick Stone. So what this is, I know this book is about a girl who was dumped, and then she's trying to get like her best friend is ignoring her for some girl, and then the girl's like starts coming around, and then she's like, oh wait, I really like the girl, and I believe the best friend. Yes. So I think it's got some bisexual representation into it. I cannot speak today, y'all. And then the final prompt is In This Together, and that is to read the group book, which is The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and I'm sorry. But it's spoken word in book format, or like poem or poem. I don't know how to explain it, but I've heard really, really good things about it. I'm gonna see if I can get around to it. That one as well. We'll just see, because my months haven't been very great. And then I'm also buddy reading with quite a few other people, The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. A mom, and she's doing some shit for her daughter, or to find her daughter. I think it's to find her daughter, and I'm here for it. And I've heard beautiful, wonderful things, and I'm super excited to read it. And then finally, because Valentine's Day is in February, I want to read The Bells. I don't know, this is just giving me Valentine's Day vibes. And in case you didn't know, this book, pretty much everyone is bland. Everyone is born bland, except for those who are born with the power to give others beauty. And they're called the Bells, I think. And this follows Camilla. She wants to live in the fucking palace and be the belle to the queen. So, I mean, she wants to fucking go places, right? And I think there's some dark things going on. She's trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know. I have been surprisingly not spoiled, even though this came out last year, early-ish last year, middle of last year. I don't remember, but super excited to join in on this readathon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Why can't you talk? One bell in particular, I'm talking to myself. I mean, I'm always talking to myself. That was kind of awkward, right?